Welcome back to another video. Today's just going to be a short video going over my new little project. I've been out and I've bought a 2006 2 litre ST. Initially I bought this to make a little bit of money on, but after seeing it drive down the road on the way home, I thought it looks very nice, I'll keep it. So I compared the prices to these to what I'm driving at the minute, which is the Megane. And the Megane will go for about £1,000 and this should go for about 2,000. And normally I'm not a big fan of the Mark 6 Fiestas, but after seeing it, it's very nice. It's in the performance blue and it does look good on the road. And it's quite tidy for its age as well. So even though I bought it to sell it, and then I changed my mind on keeping it, and now I've just gone back to get rid of it, because the insurance is going to be a lot more for me on this than the Megane, and I'll be able to make more money on this, even though I do quite like it. So forgive the car, just a quick once over. It looks absolutely stunning, and there's not much wrong with it just by eye, but I'll dive deeper into the problems soon enough. So we'll go ahead, start on the inside. It's got 140,000 miles on. Isn't bad for a 2006 car, and the engine sounds sweet as a nut. The dash is nice and tidy. You've got the black centre console. Gear stick's getting a bit tatty, we'll sort that. Got no Siggy burns on the headliner. Nice little ST badge there. And the seats are very tidy. Driver's one is in exactly the same condition. Still a good amount of bolsters left on the driver's one as well. Nice and solid. Considering the mileage on, the seats are in very good condition. It's absolutely spotless. Mark wise, it needs a clean, but there's no scuffs. Some visors are still nice and stiff. All our bulbs work, they work on the sensors as well, on the doors. Give you an overview of the outside and then we'll come back to the issues. The paintwork is in quite good condition. The headlights, they need redoing. It's a good colour, this performance blue. Tyres on it are like brand new. There's a little bit of pitting around all the valves on the wheels. Well, just a quick walk around. It looks spot on. So now the problems, there's not many on the inside. The radio, as soon as you put power to the car, the CD changer starts going and it doesn't stop for about 2 minutes. But all the buttons are sticky. So that makes me think that the inside of one of them buttons are stuck because it's been washed with something. So that's one thing to sort out. Gear stick, obviously we'll have to sort that. And the glove box, all it needs is a new hinge on the bottom. And you don't get much feedback from when you're in gear. So it's making me think that the gear cables are due to be replaced. Or the selector, the bushers in it have worn out. It's not too bad, but it's not as stiff as you'd like it. That's in gear. And you've still got all that play. Outside, these trims, they've been sprayed and it's not a good spray job. If it was a good spray job, I'd definitely leave them, because some people do spray them and they come out alright. So they're gonna either need replacing and back to blacking, or sanding down and respraying. But you can see that one's actually cracked. So I'm more leaning towards replacing and back to blacking with them. Brakes, they all seem fine, but we have got a knock on the front on both sides. A suspension sort of knock, so that needs looking into. And again, more plastics with terrible spray jobs. I don't think it's been prepped properly either. You don't need to sand them down much, all it needs is a Brillo pad. I think if that had been prepped, it wouldn't be peeling. Forward sign, that's starting to peel. We'll bodge that with the gel overlay. It has been polybushed as well on the engine. It's missing our little plastic insert for the bonnet stay. It's nice and dry in the cavities. We've got zero cream, so it's been on no short journeys. Water's still got a nice pink tint to it. That needs replacing, that's out of a door card. Should have a black one in like that. And when it was running, it sounded like the engine was knocking, but turns out it's this heat shield. So the engine bay needs a clean. I think it's been the beach. That's got to be more than just road grime. Looks like silt, but then again it looks like sand. Got a cold air on it. The engine is absolutely bone dry. Got no water leaks, no oil leaks, but the gearbox has got a little weep on it. And again, spray job on there that needs redoing. And we've also got a smashed foggy, so we need to get a fog light for that. I'll polish the headlights as well. And again, another bad spray job on the plastics. And we're also missing one of these jack and point covers, but I'm sure I'll find one of them. If not, I'm not going to be too bothered. And coming on to the back, it's got groove discs on the back. Still got a little bit of life in them, I won't be doing them. Pads about halfway down. Looks like it's had mud flaps on it as well at some point. Got just a little bit of rust on this arch, very similar to the other arch. Coming round, the exhaust on it is knackered. I'll show you that in a minute. And there's the rust on this side. But I'm not getting involved in any of that. So underneath, I think I'm just going to weld the back box to the main pipe, because that's all that's up with it. It should be on a clamp, but it's rusted away. And I think I'm going to put a new tip on as well, weld a new tip on, so it doesn't look as scabby. And then if it looks nice on the outside, no one's going to investigate the exhaust. It's just that new shockies on the back as well. And the springs, variable rate springs, But if you look at that one, and then look at this one, I think this one's missing a coil. So that one's gonna need investigating. I've got absolutely no idea what someone's tried to invent here. They've glued sticks to it. They're not even up at that angle. Why have they glued sticks to it? That's spot on. And there's only one cable tie actually attached to it, so they've not even put the cable ties on properly. Yeah, so all it needs is a weld on the back box to the main pipe. I've got no idea what they are for. Strange. But it's quite clean underneath. And again, more bad spray jobs. Looks like he sprayed over some glue there. Might have been a sticker. So I'll be getting rid of them. I'll just put double-sided tape on the back of the plates. I reckon it looks cleaner without these red shoulders. And again, you can buy a cap, but it looks like he's put something in the keyhole and then painted over it. Yeah, it's been filled and then sprayed, so that'll probably never work again, so I'll just buy a cap for it. No one will ever know. And again, more spray jobs. Don't know why you'd spray the wiper, because when you put a new wiper on, it's not going to be black. So we'll swap that out. It's got them yellow springs on all four corners. The front ones don't look like there's anything wrong with them. I'm hoping that the knock on the front is just something like a wishbone or a drop link. As you can see, the engine bone's right. There's a little weep on the gearbox just there, and this splitter as well. It's flexible material and it's been painted. Don't know why someone would try and paint flexible material, because it's just gonna come off straight away. Centre grill on the bottom, that's peeling as well. Some sort of self-tappet in there, don't know why. Not like that on the other side. People who don't know about cars just do stupid things to them. So yeah, that's me 2006 ST. What I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna do it up, get it back to normal, and throw a bit of bling on it. A bit of bling draws people to them sometimes. Get it looking nice, get it running properly. So it has got mount tune stickers plastered all over it. There's one on the front, there's one in the boot. The mats are mount tune. There's that radio problem. Now I've opened the door. Driver's bolsters, nice and solid. That seat's a bit loose. So even though there's no tune stickers all over it, the fella couldn't tell me what it had done. And again, more weird things. I don't know why that's there. Just makes the car look even worse. Rather see a nice shiny zinc plated latch than that. So just a quick little start up before the end of the video. That radio problem needs sorting. And that's one of the things when I was looking at it. It starts up right on the button, first kick. heater dials, they all work. The aircon even works a little bit. It's colder than the one in the Megane. All our buttons work. Give you a little rev now the revs have cooled down. You can hear the power behind it. Be even better when I've welded the exhaust. It should sound nice and raspy. Revs come down at a nice speed. It's got a nice burble as well. There's that noise, that's the heat shield rattling on the manifold. Give it a little rev, it disappears. It's just vibrating at the right time. And it's gone. So, the story is with this one, seeing it on the internet, 1200 quid. And I thought, I'm not going to look at it for 1200. I've been after a car to buy and sell for a while now, and I think this will be a good one. So it was up for £1,200. It said it needed 4 new springs and it needs a new gear selector. But I don't think the springs on it are that bad. I'll have to investigate the back ones. And I think it's just a set of cables on here. That's what I'm hoping for anyway. Obviously it'll need more investigation. So messaged the fella, seeing if he'd take 800. Went down there, viewed it. And after seeing it for the first time, I thought it's worth every penny of 800 quid. And then I seen that the gearbox had a slight leak on it. So I knocked him down, 700 quid. And he took 700. And the majority of things, it's not going to cost anything to fix. One of the main problems is the exhaust. And I can weld that. And it's not going to cost me anything to do. So most of the things I'm going to be able to do for free. It's just having the knowledge and the know-how on what to do. So the videos are going to be coming out fast and furious with this, because I want to make as much progress on it as I possibly can. So if you're into these, go ahead, like the video, make sure you stick around, leave a comment as well, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any ST action. Catch you in the next one.